Well, hi everyone, this is Whitehawk, and today I will be playing Restore the Elements of Magic Online. I've been wishing to play a short game lately, and I somehow managed to get this to load properly. This isn't a hub game, so it's not that rare for it to load, but still. An official My Little Pony game actually loading, that doesn't happen all that often, honestly. Even though it was a hub game, and I did a testing just before that. So we look at Twilight, and it's just a slideshow of a magical mystery cure that just shows all the elements breaking apart for some reason. But I don't think their personalities are different. I think it's just, like, it sort of is magical mystery cure, but in a sense it also isn't. And Twilight is already an alicorn for some reason. Whatever. It's just a game. Level 1. Applejack's element is broken into pieces. You click on a tree, Applejack will bucket, and that will make a bunch of stuff appear on the tree's leaves. And that's pretty much the entirety of Applejack's minigame. Kinda lazily done. Let's be frank. Even moving Twilight is awkward. Like, you click somewhere and she goes there, but there's lots of delay from it. Bizarrely enough. But then again, considering the audience for this game, it's not surprising that the controls are low quality. Then again, it might also be simply that the people who made this game, they just weren't that great at it. Like, or maybe what it is, I think, is that they just don't have enough time to really work on it. It's like, okay, we need a game out by the end of this week, and you got like, what, 3 days to finish a game? You have to cut corners everywhere. In this case, it's basically all reused animation and... yeah, all reused animation. Anyway, just one tree left to buck, and that'll be it, really. Collect all the purple sparkly things, and then Applejack's last piece of her element. And that's level 1! Great! The hell? Well, I can look at these pictures, but clicking on them loads up a new page for some reason. Well, if you guys want to figure that part out, then you can play the game yourselves in the description. Hopefully it'll load for you guys too. Anyway, level 2. Fluttershy. Same thing, except now I have to click on the animals. Oh, new music. Good. Wait. Isn't this supposed to be Applejack's music? I guess the music doesn't load properly either. But still, at least something new. So I gotta click on the squirrel. So Fluttershy talks to the squirrel and goes into the thing, and that makes one of Fluttershy's elements appear. Oh, there's an animation for Twilight getting hit. Neat. Every little bit of effort counts. You know, it feels like the people who made this game, they kind of wanted to stress that Twilight can fly. Not that she can use magic, just that she can fly, because, really, Show Twilight could just, like, get all these things using magic, couldn't she? Also, Fluttershy's house is huge in this game. I mean, look at the amount of windows. My immersion is ruined. So I'm guessing Fluttershy's music is supposed to be playing right now, but it seems like Applejack's music is playing right now instead. So I'm guessing next element it's probably going to be Fluttershy music playing, potentially. Likely. Probably. You know, some people probably wouldn't really call this a game. It's like too simple, there's no learning curve or anything. You just click around and eventually you win. There's not even any punishment. Like, you can hit Twilight on those plank boards, but it doesn't really do anything. The only optional thing I can do here is collect all 20 of the sparkly crystal bits. Oh, Rarity. Yeah, I figured it was Rarity was gonna be next. 5 pieces, what do you say? Oh, and we click Royal Guards. What? How does that work? Well, if this game can't really like be entertaining gameplay, it can sure be entertaining animation, I suppose. Okay, so the Royal Guards are blocking the way for some reason. That's kind of stretching it, don't you guys think? But whatever. Just click the Royal Guards. Rarity comes over and covers their faces, and that somehow stops them. Okay, that they were officially running out of ideas at this point, for sure. I mean, seriously, covering the Royal Guards' faces. Why are they even antagonizing us anyway? And why do they like? Why did they clear their throats every time that they have to like go back to the ground anyway? Is that really the only sound clip the people who made this game could find for them? Probably. I'm not even sure there's any sound clips for the Royal Guards anyway. I'd ask an explanation from this game as to why the Royal Guards are like antagonizing us, but considering this game only uses pictures to explain everything, I suppose I can make my own story for it. I guess Discord is partly responsible, except Discord... Well, actually, no. Discord is free at this point. That was just me accidentally pausing the game. Oh, what do you know? I found everything. Is there any point for me collecting all 20 crystal bits? Is it that it gives me all the pictures that I can't really watch for some reason? I guess. Continue. So, click Cloud and Rainbow Dash runs through it. You know, this is like the opposite of that Dash to the Crown minigame, official minigame from Hasbro. Instead of Twilight doing all kinds of menial tasks for her friends, it's Twilight's friends doing menial tasks for her, while she also does a menial task for them. So it's not the perfect opposite, but it's still kind of freakishly kind of lame. I mean, Twilight has wings now. She can interact with clouds too, logically. She represents all 3 races. And we can go through this. But not through this. At least they got that working. No, it's really too bad about the controls. They're pretty terrible. But I think the people who were making this game, maybe they didn't even speak English. Maybe I'm not sure because there's like not a single line of dialogue in this game. Maybe or maybe it's like meant to appeal to all audiences of any language and whatnot. So everything is only explained using like animations. Oh man, I might have missed that piece of Rainbow Dash's element if I haven't looked over here. The most entertainment I can find playing this game is making Twilight crash into things all the time. But even that's kind of difficult to do. And I can't crash to the tower right here, the Canterlot Tower. Ooh, for a second there I thought I found all the elements, but not quite. Yeah, for some reason, Twilight can crash into this cloud right here, which doesn't make much sense, but she can't crash through the tower. Don't know why I keep accidentally pausing the game. I guess it's because I accidentally click outside the window and that pauses the game. Great gameplay design right there, buddies. Anyway, one last stage. Pinkie Pies. Breaking statues. Breaking statues. That's terrific. That's exactly how Pinkie Pie would find her own element. Yes, that's exactly how she would find her own element. Not by like making other ponies laugh or something like that. No, by breaking statues. Yep. But then again, I suppose me expecting very much about this game is like unwarranted. After all, my like, well, this is some funky music. I kind of like it because how different it is, even though it's kind of inappropriate. Anyway, I guess I'm expecting a little bit much from this game because let's be fair. My initial assessment was that this game was done in a rush, you know, to fill a quota. So I can't really blame the people who made this game. That they had it rough, potentially. And I hate it when I keep clicking outside the window. Just break that statue, Pinkie. Break it. Priceless art. Broken. So that Twilight can have passage and get some... Wow, I glitched. I actually glitched through that thing when I wasn't supposed to. Okay, well, despite how simple this game is designed, I still managed to break, like, I managed to sequence break in this game, despite how simple the gameplay is. That's kind of freaky. Well, who knows? Maybe there's someone else who's watching this who just saw me sequence break that. They'll take advantage of that by actually making a speedrun of this game somehow. Or maybe that wasn't intentional, me going through the hedge back there. Well, I skipped one of the pieces of the element, but that's because I was kind of concerned that I would miss some of the crystal bits. That's what I'm calling them. Also, why is Discord's statue back there? That makes no sense. He's supposed to be free by now. Already, this game has broken the show canon, which I guess makes this non-canon. Although I suppose for some people who never wanted Discord to be turned to good, that's just fine by them. And actually, I still have like, yeah, I still have one more piece to find, the one I skipped. Found everything. What do you know? Great. Now what happens? Nothing. Nothing happens. An image happens. Oh, but now apparently you can actually speedrun the stages. Okay, well, at least there's something you can do to like improve how well you play this game. It's too bad the controls are terrible though. Just moving Twilight around is incredibly painful. Why couldn't it just be arrow keys? Because that's all we're doing with Twilight, doing the arrow keys. And I suppose clicking on objects so that our friends can do something. But yeah, anyway, link in the description if you somehow want to try this yourself, and hope you somehow enjoyed this video, and hope you all have a very nice day. Bye-bye.